What is up, you guys? We are back with a...
I feel like we really do need to do a song there. Whenever we do an intro, I always want to dance.
We are back with another video. Wait, I can't even think.
Okay, we'll think.
See my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you, and my heart gets...
We get a lot of questions on what our advice is, what we think about things. So we thought we'd like to break this up into little segments called Sisterly Advice, where you ask us questions and then we give you advice or opinions, or even just react to situations that we've heard of. So make sure you comment down below or send us a DM on Instagram or whatever if you want to be anonymous, and ask us questions, and then we will let you know what we think. And we all have completely different opinions, usually. But sometimes situations happen and we're like, okay, we need to talk about this. So that's what today is. I guess I'll just go into it.
Yeah.
But I knew somebody who, and I'm sure this happens a lot, they really liked this girl. Okay, like a lot. They would like give me updates and, oh, she's gonna come over, she's gonna hang out, whatever. A little more about this person. Didn't have a job.
He or she?
He didn't have a job.
Okay.
Living with his mom. They were cool at first. She would come over. He would pay for her taxi ride. She was living with family and she didn't feel comfortable him coming over, I guess. Let's just say, truth or not, that's what she said. But she would ignore him, kind of, but she would still check his Instagram and things like that. And I was like, I feel like she's probably just seeing somebody else and she doesn't want to be mean. And she just, I mean, what can she say to you? That's how I felt. And it turns out that's what happened. And so he got mad and sent her like some nasty messages, and he said, so they went on 6 dates, I guess, total.
Okay.
So she said, going to your house doesn't count as a date. So first question, does going to somebody's house count as a date?
No.
No?
No.
Even, what if he makes you dinner?
Well, yeah. But it just depends.
I'm gonna guess. He probably ordered pizza and they watch TV. That's not a date.
No.
When you don't know the person, that's not your boyfriend.
No. Yeah, but you're just, you know what you're trying to do. If you're bringing someone over to watch TV and eat pizza.
Yeah, that
that's
seem like
that's not a date.
Netflix and chill.
Like a homie hookup.
She didn't count those as dates. I do if I don't know the person, that's a date. Like, I'm going to hang out with you, I'm going to get to know you. That's what I do on a date. That's a date to me. So I guess it's not a date to them. Anyway, so then
Depends on the situation.
Okay, so
he's butthurt because he felt like
that they were together. He
Uh-huh.
said he could have hooked up with other girls, but he didn't. And so he was mad. So do you think
that's his fault?
Do you think he should be mad? And do you think she should have told him? Like, I don't want to be. I don't want to. Yeah.
Well, one, if he really was into her, he should be taking her out somewhere else instead of to his house.
Yeah, but he didn't have money.
That was the other thing. She had said something like, I want somebody who has a car. I want somebody who has all that, and he got butthurt like she should like me for me.
No.
How would you respond to that?
I would be like, no, sorry. Because I'm not going to sit here and have all my shit together and then you're not having anything together and I have to pick up your slack. Like,
and if you accept him the way he is, lazy as fuck, then he's gonna stay lazy. And he's already gonna be lazy.
No, this situation, but
he just can't get butthurt because like even if you don't have money, like go shake a tail feather and get money so you can just show her something.
So, do you feel like you have to have the conversation?
Totally.
Yeah. For like, do you want to be exclusive?
Yeah, you can't just. Because in her mind, she's probably like, okay, he's just invited me over. He probably just wants that, whatever. Girls sometimes want what guys want, like just to have sex. And that's probably all she was seeing out of it. He probably actually really liked her and she probably was just going into it like, you're just
whatever.
You're just
You're just
fuck.
Buddy.
Put yourself in that situation. You're doing all right, the guy's not. And you go hang out with him a few times.
I don't think
and
it was that situation.
Why?
Because she knows his situation.
What if she didn't? Like, she just met him online. She didn't know this person. She eventually started hanging out with this person.
And all
she
the
was
time
getting
they
to
hung
know
out
him.
though, was it at his house?
I have no idea. I don't think so. Wasn't at her house though. I know there's variables to everything, so I'm just trying to like get the conversation
yeah.
going. But that's pretty much in a nutshell. Basically, I just told him that she wasn't into you, and she just didn't want to hurt your feelings, so she didn't say anything. But what she's supposed to say, she doesn't really have to, because you guys weren't exclusive. And he was really mad. Like, no, we were together. I was with her, you know, talking to her all the time, and I was like, no. Did you guys ever have the conversation?
Yeah,
And that should be
Are you
said.
looking
I
for-
honestly think like maybe the second date. Like I feel like if there's one, like if
First
it's
date.
just no, I
I
don't think
think
the
the first
first. I
date.
feel like the first, you guys kind of fill each other out. If it's not working, then there's not going to be a second date. But if there is a second date, then it's like okay, there's some sort of
Establish
interest. So now we see what's gonna happen.
I'm
No.
on a date. I'm looking for someone to be with, like
Whether long term or short term.
whether long term or short term. I'm not just sitting here to be. I'm not a fuck buddy. Like I'm not just like that's. I'm looking for something. There's a
Oh,
reason I'm
see,
dating.
now that's different, because a Tinder date, you might actually go on a date, but you're just trying to fuck.
No, yeah, for sure. But on the first date, you would say that.
Oh, that's what she. Isn't that, oh, you said the second date.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I
First
guess
date,
it's
would
however
say,
you feel
like,
comfortable.
I guess.
I do 100% agree. You should like somebody for who they are. Like, it doesn't mean you have to date them.
I think it's
Overall.
different if you guys were friends in the beginning. If you were friends and you know the situation and stuff, yeah, you fall in love with someone. But honestly,
He just
like,
feels like he was let on because it wasn't one time that they went on a date. It wasn't 2 times. It wasn't 3. It was 4.
Right.
It was 6 times. So prior to that 6 times, she should have just been like.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Even if
but
she
that's
wasn't
not how
feeling
people
him.
are.
Even
People
if she
aren't.
wasn't
People
feeling
get
him.
scared. I'm all about that. Like, first day, I'm like, Like, I'm vocal
that's
like
that's
that.
what I'm talking about. After the first date, if you're like, and then you don't talk to them, then it's just like, okay, well then it was nothing.
Yeah.
But why even take it to
carry
the
on
6th
to
date?
that many
Yeah,
dates and then
if
date.
you're not feeling them, like it doesn't
Right.
make no sense. Don't do that shit.
Like, just learn from it.
Yeah.
And if you liked her and she doesn't like you, well.
And a lot of guys don't.
Oh my gosh, let's not even get started
Yeah.
on how stupid guys can be.
Let's. I'm just
Should he have gotten upset? I guess that's my question. I think I asked like 4. Let us know what other questions you do have, any advice you'd like us to give, or just to hear other people's opinions. I know I like to hear several people's opinions just to like fill out maybe things that I've not thought about. I feel like guys could really benefit from our videos.
Or
Talk to
like-
us like we're your big sisters.
Yes.
Because we are. We're your big sisters. Alright, let us know. Comments down below.
That was
Send us
it
a
for
DM.
Sisterly Advice. Until next time, YouTube
Bye-bye.
videos. Bye.